Today we have a story time for you guys, but before that we're gonna make some drinks. We have a product with us that we're actually part of within the company. They are called Arbonne. Specifically, the product today, we're gonna be using Energy Fizz. This is an alternative for people that kind of wanna take out coffee out of their life, which I know can sound crazy because trust me, I always drink coffee every day. And so when we started using this every day instead, it does the same thing, but it doesn't make you jittery. It is caffeine free. It's also all organic and it's vegan, which we love. So someone from one of the teams in Arbonne sent us a bunch of recipes that you could do with these fizz sticks. So today we chose to do the Moscow mules. And then we will insert the recipe right here. There's blackberry fizz being used in this recipe. However, we're just gonna be using the mango peach flavor today. It does come in a lot of other flavors within Energy Fizz. If you guys ever wanna check our shop, you can go on either of our Instagram accounts, and then there's gonna be a link in our bio, which will attach everything. Other than that, we will get started, and I'm really excited to see how it's gonna taste. Me too, I think it's gonna taste so good. I love Moscow mules. I had one recently when my friend from Vegas came in. We went to Earl's and had some Moscow mules there,
yeah,
which were so good. He got like a normal Moscow mule, and then I got a passion Moscow mule, which is going to be more similar to this because it was like a passion fruit infused mule. And I never even had something like that other than like the original Moscow mule, so I'm excited. Yeah, it's just a little bit different. Okay, so what we have, we're just gonna like name everything out that we have on our board. So we do have just some frozen blackberries. It's worth it to just buy frozen because you could defrost it and then you have way more rather than buying like the ones that are just packed up already that are not frosted. Well, frozen, I should say. I don't know why I said frosted. But yeah, so this was like $4 comparing to like, I saw it was like $9 in the store. And then we got some vodka, but you could use any type of alcohol you'd like, or you could just make it non-alcoholic. If you're underage. Yeah. Or overage, it doesn't matter, but you could always make this without alcohol. Drink when you're legal. And then we have mint. And then we have ginger beer, lime juice, and then we actually have wedges of lime. Just for some garnish. Let's get started. We bought ginger beer cans because they didn't have like a bottle of it. Yeah, it's a little bit on my nose. Is it gingery? Yeah. We're gonna put in another one. I think we should do 2 for sure. We need a full cup for when we tell you guys the story time. Yeah, we've got a crazy little story for you guys regarding our teenage years. I'll just pour the rest of mine in yours. Oh, yeah. A little more. A little more. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, yeah, no, that's good. Now we should put in the Energy Fizz. Whenever you guys put Energy Fizz into water, we highly recommend pouring it in slowly. It does dissolve nicely though. It does. But what I'm saying is that it will fizz at the top, which is so just take your time. Sorry guys. Tick tock, tick tock. Okay. The other half of it doesn't want to open. Okay, I think we've got it. Oh, that is fizzing up. Oh my god, I love it! It's like an experiment. It's a bath bomb. Not literally, but very healthy and edible. I'm gonna have to steal a little spoon so that we can mix it. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't think that was gonna happen. Okay, not a lot of it spilled out. That's okay. We'll be right back. Same thing with mine. I just gave it one swirl. Well, this is why we're doing this and showing you guys first before you guys try it because goddamn. I know you guys can't see me right now. When I do drink this on like a regular basis, sometimes I just like to do carbonated water with it. So it's like a fun alternative. Like if you don't drink pop, or if you guys want to swap out
juice
pop
pop
and like you want to like change your diet, literally have some fizz. It gets addicting though. You're gonna want more than one in a day. Karina and I would literally always debate, should we have another one?
It also helps with like gut health and stuff. I think it's a great thing to incorporate.
This is how it normally looks when we have it. Should we add the shot in now? Yeah, I think that we should add the shot. I don't know how you pronounce this, but it's called Nemiroff vodka. It's Ukraine. Shout out to Ukraine. I don't know why I give it an accent there. It's just wow, you're doing a big shot. Thanks. You could honestly squeeze some lime juice in there. I'm not putting in too much because I don't want it to be like sour. Yeah. I'm gonna wash this mint. They're just mint leaves.
Oh, I love a lot of mint. I'm not really trying to put the stems on there, you know?
Yeah.
I love a lot of mint.
I love the smell of mint.
And the taste.
Yeah. My trick is, you guys as well, that I learned is rub the mint against each other. It'll be more potent, like it'll bring the mint out more.
Using the big girl words.
Yeah.
More potent.
You gotta have some good words in the dictionary, okay? Because we got big brains.
Yeah. It's a good thing to do.
Oh my god. It smells so good.
Stand by, please.
Oh, I got a blue straw. Fun fact, my favorite color is blue. So that works out.
Thanks. It's a little wet.
Last but not least, we got our raspberries. Do we want to like maybe mush it up in a bowl?
No.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, maybe you're right. I don't know.
I don't mind having raspberries just sitting in my drink.
Blueberry. Nope.
They're blue. Oh, they're blue. They're blackberries. Oh my god. What the hell? They're all berries at the end of the day, okay? Like, you get the gist.
I feel like a fork would have been easier, but it's okay. The cats.
Grab her. Story, do you want to be in the video? You want to be in the video, mamas? Say hi, little nugget. She could be so cute when she wants to be.
Okay, you got your camera time.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
This is gonna look so nice.
If you guys follow us, you'll see it on our stories.
Whoa.
Woo!
Gosh.
Oh my gosh, Kate, this looks bomb.
It does.
Kind of fills in for the blackberry fizz.
Yeah.
Oh! Woo! Absolutely not.
Holy crap.
Storm, no. So now this is the final touch. We're gonna show you guys up closer in a second. Okay, this is so freaking cute.
Actually,
like,
I can't.
It's so fun making drinks.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh
So
my
good.
god.
I need ice though.
Wow, this is so freaking yummy. Obviously, we're gonna put in ice. We're gonna take some pictures, and then we're gonna go ahead into the story time, sit down with you guys. You guys can make a drink.
Yeah.
As well.
Grab a drink, grab a snack.
Because you're gonna get a little bit of an insight of our lives when we were teenagers. So this is what it looks like. It looks so good. Cheers.
As you can tell, we're now seated and we're ready to tell you guys this crazy story.
So it all started, I was definitely like 16 and she was 14 at the time. So my mom, she has a yoga studio up in Kelowna. For about a year, she was, you know, going back and forth from Vancouver to Kelowna, obviously being there for her business, but then again, being with us because she had to look over us and still take care of us. Anyways, this topic about Kelowna and like possibly being there, she would do it as if it was like a hint, but we never thought it would actually go through until one night we were having dinner and my stepdad was visiting us, so we were all together. It was the four of us. We were at the dinner table. Ignore the background because Mayoko is currently eating. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear it, but That's where the noise is coming from. We finished eating and of course we cleared the table, and my stepdad, he goes, okay, after you guys like put away the dishes, you have to sit back down because we need to talk to you guys, and you can go from here.
So pretty much we ended up sitting back down at the table. Our mom was like low-key beating around the bush for like a hot second there. So yeah, she was like, so you guys, you know, obviously we've been talking about, and then just kind of like strung along for a little bit. And then our stepdad cuts in. He's like, okay, like let's not beat around the bush. Like let's just tell them what's up. Then he goes,
it wasn't gonna be easy either way.
Yeah, so he was like, let's just put it out there. So he goes, we're moving to Kelowna.
Yeah, he said it like that and we were obviously shocked. I was super pissed off. Honestly, I was like, when is this happening? They were like, in the summertime. I was like, okay, bet. I'm gonna put on my shoes and I'm gonna leave. So I walked out the front door.
Actually, I just ran right after you. You weren't talking to me. I'll talk about it from inside the house because you're already outside. So pretty much I was pissed and I was just like, no. And so she leaves and then I just go run right after her. I grab my shoes and run out the door.
Yeah, so I don't really know where we kind of messed up. Karina and I, we were not together. We weren't like running together. We kind of got lost, and at the time we did we have phones with like cellular
like data? I don't remember.
Because I feel like something was going wrong. Oh no, I think my phone was gonna die. My phone was gonna die, and I was like, hey, I'm literally at the Tim Hortons because I eventually like ran and it was like blocks down. We had this friend at the time, and Karina and I, we were going to escape to White Rock, and we were gonna stay at one of the extra houses that our friend had.
Yeah.
It was an empty house. They weren't gonna like rent it out yet. And we're like, okay, bet.
We're just gonna live here at like 14 and 16 years old on our own while they send themselves to Kelowna. That's literally what was going through our head. We're like, yeah, like we got this. And we're actually gonna link up with that person that same day because we told them what was going on. We were like on the phone with that person.
Yeah, so our friend was on the way. Long story short, he was like driving. We told him the location, and so we like waited around. I don't know why we ran out from Tim Hortons. I don't know if they were closing, but we ran to McDonald's, which was like another, I would say like 2 blocks down from Tim Hortons. We were sitting in McDonald's and we were just like stressing out because we were like, oh my god, like hopefully, you know, our mom and our stepdad are not running around trying to get us. Our stepdad did give us some time.
Yeah.
Like he gave us like a good head start.
Yeah, to run. But they did end up finding us actually.
I was so mad. Yeah. My heart sank. They came around the corner and I noticed like their faces in the car, but I thought I was tripping because I'm like, how did they just like pull up to this spot out of every other place? We could have gone into a bus. We had a SkyTrain not too far away from us. When we saw them, they like pulled up to the parking lot. I was like, oh my god, there's only one exit. Like this McDonald's had one entrance, one exit, and it was the same one. We couldn't go like out the back door. We couldn't just sit in the freaking washroom. So we eventually got back in the car. No! She freaking scarfed the whole bowl. Mayoko loves to steal Storm's food, and Storm loves to steal Mayoko's food. Yeah, so we pretty much got in the car and our mom was super furious because she was obviously worrying about us and she didn't know what we were gonna do. We got back home.
Guys, we like straight up ran away. Like we booked it out of the house.
We had a whole plan.
We're each other's ride or die. So when she left, I was like, see ya.
We thought that we were gonna be living in a nice ass house in White Rock. But in reality, we got caught. We got taken within like a few hours. As like the days went by, we didn't want to hear anything about Kelowna. We didn't even know
where we were moving. We didn't even, in the sense of like the location in Kelowna and what house we were moving into.
Even when we were offered to see photos, we would say no. We didn't want to see anything. We were just so closed off.
I know that may sound really bad and like whatever. At the same time, when you're that young, you think that you have like your friends for life and you're in high school and you're like, I'm gonna graduate with my people. When in reality, after high school, everything changes. It's very rare to have people stick by you throughout life, like after high school.
Yeah, from high school and like out of high school.
That is something that I never understood when adults would always tell us that, like, oh yeah, but you know, people will change. And I'm like, no, they won't. No.
It's like those are our friends, like,
yeah. That's obviously not the case, but at the time we were just super upset. We felt like everything was just collapsing on us.
And like taken away from us, and you know, we were just teenagers and we were just super angry.
Yeah, so we were like, how can you do this to us? Like, we thought that we were gonna graduate here. Yeah. We were born here. Like, all of those things that like a normal child would go through. Well, a teenager. Yeah. Fast forward the day that we were packing up boxes and ready to just move. We got in the car and like, I remember I was trying to sleep throughout the whole way, and I honestly think I did.
I think I did too. You didn't want to see none of the mountains you gotta go through. Like, you just didn't want to accept that it was happening. We were like trying to commit, like be in complete denial.
I didn't want to move into a bush. Okay.
Well, when we lived out in Vancouver during that time, it was just such a culture shock going out there to Kelowna.
Everywhere that you're gonna go, people are gonna be into different things. Even parties out there, like in Kelowna, we call it bush parties. But in reality, here, if someone say bush party, like you must be out of your damn mind.
Yeah, that doesn't happen out here. Like over here, it's like you're having a venue or you're at a house or something.
Exactly. And I got like, what is this crap? We couldn't get into our high school at first because it wasn't even in our catchment area, but our stepdad had connections, so we were waiting to get into the high school.
That was kind of lit though. Not gonna lie,
I know it was, because we had like a full week off.
Yeah, we had extra time off from school, so that was kind of sick.
We didn't have to go to school yet, and so I think that happened for a reason, for us to just kind of settle down, because it would have been a lot just moving and then going into like this whole new environment. And yeah, throughout the years, like I definitely stayed to myself. We were blessed. I think that this was a blessing in disguise, and I think that sometimes in life you have to have a drastic change in order to become a better version of you, and to also, when you have a new challenge, you learn so many things about yourself. From when I was 16, living in the city, comparing to the 4 years that I had in Kelowna, I'm a complete different person.
Yeah, me too. Like, I don't even recognize myself back then. Same. Or her.
I don't even like to think about it sometimes, because it just makes me, it just breaks my heart. Like, it makes me cringe. I did put our mom through a lot, so shout out to you, Mom.
Yeah.
Like, we love you. And I don't know, it's just like, it was such a wake-up call. Went to Kelowna from grade 11. Thought I was gonna leave after grade 12, so after graduation. And that wasn't the case. I didn't even want to move yet back to the city, so I stayed for another 2 years. I went to college and I was ready to move back. Well, I wasn't ready. I struggled with it a bit, so I even stayed longer on purpose. Then I left my bebe. And that was really sad.
Yeah, that was a really hard time for us. I cried a lot, not having her under the same roof.
And I didn't even know that.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
No, you definitely did.
No, not to the extent that like Mom told me, and like once they told me like how upset you were, just like made me so sad.
Yeah, and that was when I was in grade 12. So I'll talk about my like timing there. So I was there from grade 9 to 12. But when she left, like grade 12, I actually had a really good year, you guys. I met some amazing people.
We always call it High School Musical.
For me, yes, I had like a High School Musical experience. It was so dope for me. Like, I had a really cool group of people around me. Especially one person in particular, like totally helped change me in the best way possible, and like evolved me from just things that I was stuck to or in my past and whatnot. Yeah, that person's a blessing. Forever. And I always say that if I didn't move there, then I probably would still be,
there's things that obviously like we can't say on camera, or that is very private. I'm sure that we've all gone through things that we could have done better at the time, but that's all a part of the journey. I miss Kelowna every day. When I go there, I just get so happy. I still have one of my besties out there, and
yeah, we have some of our best friends out there.
It's just so nice. It's literally, we had 2 separate lives for sure. We still do.
Yeah.
It's very different down here comparing to up there. I wouldn't change it for the world, and we created another home.
Yeah,
with our family.
And it's also such like a nice getaway for us, like when we do go back and whatnot. Like it's just everything slows down there for us, because when we're out here our life moves pretty quickly because we have a lot going on all the time.
It's just go go go, obviously, in the city, but in Kelowna you're just surrounded by wilderness, like a whole forest and mountains and hills and the lakes. I definitely have fallen in love with it, and in the future one day I definitely want to invest in a home where I can just have a vacation home where I can go there for a few months and then come back in the city.
Something that I was gonna add that is actually really funny, and this shows how stubborn we were. When we were in high school and we would have like any like weekends or whatever, any breaks, but especially the weekends, you guys. Imagine this, we were taking Greyhound buses every single weekend. Yeah. We would leave on Friday right after school, go to the station, get there for Saturday, leave on Sunday. Just cracked my finger there.
One day on the bus, because it does take longer to go on a bus down to the city or vice versa back up. So it would be around like, it could take 6 hours stopping for so many other people, right? Because there's all these different locations. We were just so stubborn and on it that we were like, no, we have to come back every single weekend. Like, we're not missing a weekend. Yeah. Like, we didn't get over it for literally over a year.
It was pretty intense. And oh my gosh, another thing, whenever people in our high school would ask us like how were we starting to like Kelowna, I would always be like, oh no, I don't like it here, like I hate it here.
People already know how we think and feel about it now with the entire situation, but beforehand, like when things started slowly changing for us and our perspective, and like we started like feeling like it was home, there could be more than one home, they were like, oh my god, but I thought that you hated it. And we're like, no, like now we like definitely love it and we appreciate it, and our family is just such a team.
Yeah, we are.
And we did a lot of growth with our stepdad as well. I don't know, I just wouldn't trade it for the world, and we are definitely lucky to have him. Last thing that I want to say is that, if we haven't already said it in the video, we love you so much, Mom and Derek. We really appreciate everything that you guys have done for us. I hope that you guys enjoyed this story time of the time that we escaped, but in the end it turned out for the best.
Everything happens for a reason.
If you guys want more story times, let us know in the comments below, because we definitely have some in store. Other than that,
following what she said, make sure that you leave a comment down below what you want to see next, whether that's like a story time or whatever it is. Please let us know. We love when you guys talk to us. It's actually the best feeling ever. I love getting notifications on my phone from you guys.
Same.
Of just any comments you guys give. So yeah, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on our post notifications so you get notified every time that we post a new video.
We will see you guys next time.